Hi guys! I just wanted to make a video because I felt like making one. I don't really know why. But I have a couple of questions in my Tumblr inbox that seem like ones that would be really good to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, if that's okay with you. So my first question is from someone by the name of A Slow Light, and it says, I've been a follower for a little while, and I wanted to ask you about your experiences as a woman with chest scarification, reactions from strangers and family, etc. I've been considering getting a few things done, the biggest thing being a scar piece. I already know that this is something I will do. It feels like I'd be claiming my body even more as my own than I already do, but a little bit part of me is curious, nervous about how loved ones and strangers will react. Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting experience having this on my chest, this scar, instead of like a large tattoo or something like that. I know almost for a fact that if this was a tattoo on my chest instead of a scar, I probably wouldn't get half as many questions about it as I do. And I have had some really strange experiences with people like touching me when I didn't want to, stuff like that that made me feel really, really uncomfortable. Like there's a bunch of people that might ask you like, can I see it? Is that whiting? Can I touch it? Like, did they put that underneath your skin? What does your mom think? So that's a tattoo? Is it a white tattoo? I don't get it. Will you pull your shirt down? No. As far as reactions go, for the most part it's positive. Everyone seems to think that the piece that I have in particular is really nice and they like it. Most people don't really know what it is. Is it a bat? No. As far as family members go, I didn't really show any of my family members for a really long time. I kind of just, for the most part, kept almost everything that I could underneath clothing, you know. I didn't really think that it was something that they really needed to see, and I was almost positive that they weren't going to like it, so I kind of just preemptively went there and tried to like nip that in the bud. Of course, over time they eventually saw it, they saw pictures of it. I know my dad got like really upset because I didn't tell him that that's what I was doing beforehand, and he was like, he wasn't really mad per se, but he just kind of didn't understand it and needed me to explain why it was that I chose to have a scar instead of a tattoo, because, you know, just to a lot of people, tattooing just makes a whole lot more sense, I guess, or it's just easier to accept and not as out there. Anyway, I almost broke up with my boyfriend at the time because of it, because he got really sad. Some people thought that I ruined my body, which is totally just a matter of opinion. I thought I made it more awesome, so I didn't really care too much. And, I don't know. On the whole, I don't really pay attention too much to the negative stuff, because I was happy, and that was kind of the most important part. I did have a lot of people making comments about the one little portion of the center of it that sort of shrank up a little bit. It kind of looks like... Let's not talk about that. Yeah, I don't know, it's just... It's something that if you want it that bad and you like it, you know, like, who really gives a shit what anybody else thinks? It's your body. Like, you're the one who has to look at it every day, and if you have a partner that is gonna give you hassle for it, then honestly, like, I mean, maybe that is just me, but I'm totally willing to get rid of someone who's not willing to, like, support me and, like, you know, allow me to do the things that make me happy and be happy for me because of that, you know? Like, my family might not be super stoked about the fact that I have covered my body in little drawings and stuff like that, and that I dread my hair and I shave parts of it off, and I don't know, I do all sorts of, like, you know, poking holes in my face and hanging from hooks and doing all sorts of things that they don't get, but after a while they totally understood that this is just me and this is what makes me happy, and it doesn't change the person that I am inside, you know? So if anybody has a problem with it, like, they can just fuck right off. So I only answered one question, but it was a good one and I kind of rambled, but whatever. Good night!